Good afternoon, Ravens, and welcome to this year's first ONW Now. I'm Shelby Orton.
And I'm D. Gorey. We hope you had a great summer and are ready to get back in the full swing for this school year.
We have a lot of new and exciting things in store for you this year and look forward to the 2019-2020 school year.
We have a ton ready for you on today's episode, including recaps of the first athletic games from last week, a look back on Media Day, and lastly, a special word from the tailgate.
Let's get started.
Last Friday, before the first soccer game, RFC hosted their first tailgate of the season. Savannah Caps took to the parking lot to find out just how much people knew about the fast-paced game of soccer.
Savannah Caps here at the ONW versus OE soccer game tailgate. Let's play some trivia. Who played in the 2019 World Cup soccer game?
Is it countries?
The U.S. and
Africa.
USA and is it like Switzerland?
Like who
USA
won it?
and
No, who played?
Netherlands.
There you go. Who won?
Africa.
No.
USA.
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 Yay!
Yes.
Okay. How many players are on the field during a soccer game?
9. 11.
9. Okay.
9.
11.
11.
Can you name all of the positions?
Goalie. There's 3 offensive guys. There's the middle, left, and the right.
Goalie, defense, midfield, forwards.
They're attackers. The middle, right, and left defensemen.
What is the Kansas MLS soccer team name?
Sporting KC.
What is MLS? I literally don't know. Sporting Kansas City. What does offsides mean?
That means
You're
that
off the
the forwards are behind the defenders before they pass the ball to them.
Good.
So like you can't be in front of the ball like when you kick it. So like they kick the ball and like if you're like in front of it and you touch the ball, then that's offsides. Like there's like an invisible line.
That's, I suppose. When is the only time you won't get called offsides?
The extra time.
Penalty?
When it's an open goal.
Can I say it? Throw-ins. Here you go. What country won the first World Cup ever?
Uruguay.
Japan.
Japan. The United States.
Is that right?
No.
Oh.
Spain.
Africa.
After the soccer game Friday, the crowd got to come back to the school for the annual mixer. Many students came and had an excellent time dancing and partying it up with their friends. Thank you to all the students who came to start building the Raven community for the next school year.
With fall starts starting last week, we have our first game day with recaps of all the games.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Katie Parks alongside Ashton Dane.
We had a lot of fall sports start up this past week, so let's get it started.
Last Friday, our boys soccer team feasted on East. We cut to the second half, Ravens down 1-0, but Mason Badowski scores in the second half and gets the crowd excited and ties the game 1-1. Not even 2 minutes after Mason's goal, the players line up for a corner kick, and Davis Gertson shoots it right into the back of the net. Ravens are now up 2-1 with 30 minutes in the second half. We go to the end of the game with the clock oh so close to 0, with the Ravens ahead 2-1, and time expires. And the Northwest players begin to celebrate with each other on the field. After the game, emotions were running high for our Ravens.
It feels pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so were you trying to score that corner kick?
In second hour, I told Braden Forbes that I bet him $10 I score off a corner on East. So Braden, you owe me $10. East? Sorry, man. 2-1.
The boys are back on the Seaback pitch tonight at 5 p.m. against Park Hill South. Good luck, boys. The girls volleyball team also started their season last Saturday against St. Teresa Academy. The Lady Ravens played hard but fell short to the Stars. They played again Tuesday night and sadly fell short again to the Blue Valley North Mustangs. The Lady Ravens are working hard and will be back on the court Tuesday at 5 p.m. at Gardner Edgerton. Show up and support your girls and cheer them to victory.
The girls golf team got off to a great start for the season. Last week, their first tournament at Falcon Ridge. The team played hard in the game and came out with the win. Victoria Klausner placed first individually, Kylie Guerin placed second, and Morgan Conley placed fifth. Their next game is against Smeast at Milburn Golf Course.
That's all for game day today, Ravens. Good luck to the rest of the fall sports starting this week, and make sure you show up to the football game tomorrow night.
For Ashton Dane and the rest of the Game Day Northwest team, I'm Katie Parks. We'll see you next week, Raven Nation.
Last Friday during Raven 50, all the fall sport athletes were interviewed with their coach during the Fall Media Day. Katie Lockyer has a story.
Ecom hosted its annual Fall Media Day last Friday in the Flex Theater. This was a great opportunity for the Convergent students to ask questions to our coaches and athletes in regards to this upcoming season.
Hopefully by the end of the season we'll be able to be performing better at state meet, but that's just one of the little changes. We're only in our second week of practice, so we're hoping to make some more so that the girls can touch events more and they can get more practice and reps in.
Questions focused on individual players and the team's preparations for this season.
For us to just be successful this year is just build off the result we had last year. Obviously, we weren't really satisfied with last year, but that's why we worked hard this summer. We're working hard right now, and anything better than last year. And we want to, obviously, the end goal is what I said earlier, but also it's just always improving every single day is just the main goal for us.
We are excited to see what is to come for our Ravens this season. For ONW Now, this has been Katie Lockyer. Now back to the desk.
Here at Olathe Northwest, we have a history of welcoming foreign exchange students into our classrooms, and this year is no different. Jenna Doherty sat down with one of the new students here at Olathe Northwest.
Every year, ONW welcomes new foreign exchange students to experience what school and life is like in America. We sat down with a Polish exchange student to learn more about her experience.
I landed in U.S. on 17th of August, and I will be here for the whole academic year. I'm staying with my host family, and my life in Poland is so different than here. The schools are different, the people are different, and the food is different.
Abigail has enjoyed her stay so far and has already explored some of Kansas City, but is looking forward to doing more.
I've been to the Chiefs game, and I really like it, but I didn't understand a thing. I've been to camping this weekend at Lee Summit next to Kansas City, and I really like it.
To get the most out of ONW, Abigail is already getting involved at the school, such as joining the cross-country team, and can't wait for her senior year.
My favorite subjects are ASL and astronomy. I like that the people are really interested in us, in exchange students. They're really outgoing, and I really like my team from cross country. Also, we don't have cross country in Poland, so it's kind of new for me.
For Landon Daniel and the rest of the SID team, this has been Jenna Doherty. Now back to the desk.
That's all for us today, Ravens. And seniors, don't forget about Senior Sunrise tomorrow morning.
For Shelby Orton and the rest of the ONW Now team, this has been D. Gorey. We'll see you next week, Ravens.
Woo!